What's going on, YouTube? Got a little request. Well, firstly, I'm gonna say welcome to the new subscribers, and thanks for coming through to check me out. Me and my dry humor, but any old way. Me and Mr. Bag here, my lovely assistant. We're gonna demonstrate a few things tonight, this morning, whichever one you want to call it for us vampires. But anyway, on to the point of the video. I got a request from a student. I'm not gonna say any names, but we'll refer to him as Tink Tink. Tink Tink's in San Antonio. Tink Tink's been making some good progress. Tink Tink wanted to see a demonstration of some clean, crisp punches that you can use for self-defense, possibly even, staying in shape, working that cardio out. My suggestion, make sure everything is crisp and clean with good form. Outside of that, don't worry about speed. Let that be something that you build up to. So for starters, I'm going to demonstrate a jab, maybe a cross, and a hook. Now, as you see, I have this makeshift little section here, so nothing too sloppy, but just going to get with it. In your way, without any further ado, let me quit running my mouth and demonstrate a bit. Your normal jab. Get your guard up. You want it anywhere from solar plexus to guarding your grill. That way you can flow. From there, you step back from the bag enough to make sure that A, you can either elbow that sucker with a slight lean in, back fist with a normal, or you want to make sure that you're right there to where when you do make contact, you still got room to penetrate at least 2 to 4 inches. So with that said, here we go. Jabs. 2 types that I use. One, the norm. Secondly, the overhand. The overhand jab comes from Shotokan Karate. The normal jab that I use firstly is a Kung Fu punch. Either one, you still want to be doing the 2 to 4 inches of penetration. So if we're working jabs, you want to take your time. Doesn't matter which angle of attack you're using, but you want to get used to using your legs as well. You want to make sure that you A, line it up, B, alternate. So you work them like a breath. Every time you breathe, call it an exhale, you're out there on it. You shouldn't be extending like so. You just want to bring it 2 and 2 to 4 inches into it. You got to make sure instead of just slapping, making noise, that you penetrate. So that's those regular jabs. Now the overhand jabs, which will dig in and force the mass of the bag somewhat down, because you're starting within this area here, you want to bring those in like so. Either one. And with those, step, step, step. And of course I'm tearing my wall up, but oh well, it's informational. The second one I want to show is your cross. Your cross, start off with a wider stance, feet wider than shoulders width apart. Come in, and instead of grazing or anything like so, you got the twisting action of the torso. That is more important for channeling the energy from your foundation up into your target. So if you just throw an arm, that's it. You twist that torso from hands here. Big difference, right? So that's how you want to work your crosses. Shuffle your feet, keep yourself moving, build up a little bit of cardio. And for you beginners, just take your time stepping around your bag. Targeting eyes, hands in position, intent, and direction. And like I say, when you punch, start from the foundation up on the ball of your foot, basically your toes, twist at the waist, so that one, the delivery isn't you reaching, it's you penetrating, not just pushing. So step, cross, step, cross, step, cross, step, cross. Third one I wanted to show was the hooks. This is the one where it gets a little wild. with your hooks. From here for demonstration purposes, and here, a hook. That's something that firstly you want to channel by bending that lead knee. Secondly, you want to bring that sucker straight forward, and at that last second before impact is when you hook it. So bend that knee, straight forward, hook it. Bend that knee, straight forward, hook it. Add those three together into an actual offensive maneuver, which it's well known for in boxing, martial arts, karate, you name it, it's there. Against a target, bags don't hit back. So always remember that about your training. But you're here, and those hooks penetrate as well, meaning the force that's applied not only hits the bag, but that last minute hook is causing it to spin and rotate. Now with that, as you see, forces the bag into a wall, other wall, or the door. We don't care about none of that. We're getting our workout in. But I'm only demonstrating. I've already worked out 3 times a day. I'm lazy now, y'all. So it's step, bending that knee or the lead leg, straight in, hook at the last minute. As long as you do those 3 steps together, you'll have a successful hook that will penetrate and force the solar plexus, the rib cage, whatever, of your opponent to, one, think about even aggressing you, because you're going to be taking that body out from under them with each one. So between the 3, you've got your jab here, your cross there, and your hook there. I just came through tonight, make sure I had a little content for my channel. Wanted to demonstrate that. Somebody asked, how do you make them so crisp? I said, well, I've only been doing it most of my life, so now I'm lazy, I just instruct. But I still bang if I got to. So anyway, y'all go ahead and congratulate my lovely assistant, Tink Tink in San Antonio. That was for you. No more excuses. Get to training. You don't need to eat, sleep, or nothing else. Just train. I'll holler at y'all. Take it easy. Venom G out.